and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with some family members, friends, and colleagues. I appreciate the support. Wanted to talk real quickly about Scream 7. This film opens in February, and they finally released the trailer for it. I believe this is the first official trailer, not a teaser, for Scream 7. Has over 10 million views now. We have the usual suspects in this film, right? You have Ghostface. He's a masked killer. We don't know who it is, but we do think we know who it is, especially if you're familiar with the Scream franchise. This trailer kind of gave a bit away. You have the return of Neff Campbell Sidney, and you have Courtney Cox coming back as Gale. And so this trailer came out, I believe, on the 30th, right on time, right before Halloween. Good timing there for Paramount. I've talked about this film moving forward as far as the franchise with the departure of Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. I thought that was a huge hit for the Scream franchise. You had it in a good place with 5 and 6, right? Now you have 7. You have to go back and revert to the older cast. Before, they were able to balance it. You had the new and the old generation come together. It worked in harmony, and people were excited about the franchise. But some events transpired following Scream 6, which was a success, just like 5. And Melissa departed, and soon after Jenna Ortega departed, and I figured that would happen. And then there was a whole controversy on why Jenna Ortega had left, but it was pretty obvious why she left. It was her standing in solidarity with Melissa Barrera through that whole event. And so, yeah, like I said, big hit for Paramount and Scream at that point. And now we have Scream 7. They're not really trying to reinvent the wheel. They have added different elements. I'll let you guys watch the trailer for yourself. I'm not going to make this a trailer breakdown, but I will say, and I think other people have said this, especially fans of the Scream franchise, to me the trailer wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either. To be honest, this doesn't make me excited for the film. Just watching the trailer itself doesn't make me excited for it. It almost feels like a caricature of itself at this point. And like I said, 5 and 6 are solid work. They're decent films, right? Got you excited for the franchise again, a new spin to it, but it wasn't corny, it wasn't over the top, and it wasn't cringe. This is a little different. I'm not going to say it's any of those things, but it's definitely not having that spark that I wanted it to have, obviously. I hate when they bring back characters that have died before and they try to make it like a new spin or twist. And I don't like when they reveal too much in trailers. And I feel like they did show quite a bit in this trailer. On the other end, I do think people are talking about this trailer. I saw some news saying they might boycott the film, something like that, because of Melissa Barrera not being around in this film. Who knows? That might just be hearsay at this point. But yeah, 10 million views, 3 days. The overall sentiment, I'm going to say it's pretty average, right? Pretty average for this film. Like I said, I think this is a film that I will be streaming. I was excited for the Scream franchise until those departures, and I knew that this would happen. And maybe the second trailer might be a little better, but right now, I feel like the franchise is just becoming a caricature of itself overall. We're starting to see the same ideas reoccur, right? The same patterns, the same characters. It's not fresh anymore, right? And how long are you going to keep bringing back Neff Campbell and Courtney Cox? They can only do this for so long. And so I wouldn't be surprised if this is possibly the last Scream movie. Maybe they do a Scream 8, and maybe that's it. Maybe another hard reboot, right? So it's going to be very interesting. I want people to watch this trailer for themselves. I don't know if anybody's still into the Scream franchise. I think the films are enjoyable. Definitely one of the definitive slashers of the 90s and one of the most iconic slasher villains in Ghostface. Never gets old, but I want to know what everybody else thinks about this Scream trailer. Like I said, doesn't look bad, but doesn't look good either. Kind of sitting in the middle with this one. I want to hear everybody else's thoughts on it. Comment down below. Also, like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel. I've got a little over a week left on the strike, and then the strike is off my channel, so then we're back in business. Hopefully we can get back on track there with the time watched, obviously the uploading of the videos, people chiming in, and a lot more people seeing these videos. Every time you do share, I appreciate it, and it helps a lot. With that being said, ladies and gents, be safe. It's Neff signing off.